Welcome back to a new video of my channel. As you have seen the title of the video, we will be talking about the best budget camera under $500. Before getting into the video, the DSLR which will be mentioned isn't placed in order. So, watch the entire video to know what you like. A pro and cons for each camera will be given after each review. I have given a link for each camera if you wish to buy them in the description. And the camera price may differ as it has include lens and extra accessories. Without further ado, let's get right into it. The first budget DSLR will be Canon EOS Rebel T6. The Canon T6 or EOS 1300D is an entry-level DSLR camera that is a step up from a compact or smartphone camera. It uses an 18 megapixel APS-C sensor which is in the mid-range size for capturing clearer and reasonable quality photos. The camera is compatible with a wide-angle lens and a telephoto lens which is included in the package. It has a smooth learning curve which is what you need when you are starting out. This way, you can move up with cameras from the same brand as you master more and more functions. The camera offers a 9.AF module and 3 frames per second burst shooting. With 1080p and 30 frames per second video capture feature, you can start experimenting with this camera by capturing the best aspect of nature. Canon T6 has a beautiful representation of color and white balance. Everything will appear in its natural state as long as there's enough light. The camera offers ISO from 100 to 6400 which is expandable to 12800. Its color noise is not noticeable at ISO 800, but once in the high ranges from 1600 it becomes pronounced. This camera supports Wi-Fi connectivity. You can wirelessly transfer files to a smart device where you can select which ones you want to keep or delete. Its battery life is decent as it can give you up to 500 shots on one charge. Canon EOS T6 includes lots of accessories that include 32GB and 10GB flash memory cards, camera case, lens protector, pocket tripod, zip tripod, remote shutter release, etc. As a summary, Canon T6 EOS has its best fit in the hands of a beginner. It can offer only so much when you want to spend as little as possible on a DSLR camera. It produces decent photos and videos, but it has no advanced function to propel your photography to higher heights. The second budget DSLR will be Nikon D3400. Nikon D3400 is a decent entry-level camera that features a lightweight body. You could mistake it for a compact camera, but its features are nowhere close. The camera is built around a 24.2 megapixel DX format CMOS sensor that does not have an optical low pass filter. This is an advanced sensor much better than the D300 as it performs with excellence in low light. It has an 11.AF system coupled with 5 frames per second burst shooting. It is powered by XSpeed 4 image processor which makes every photo looks professional and delightful no matter the shooting condition, all thanks to the Nikon 3D tracking technology. Although it does not offer 4K video shooting, its 1080p videos are complemented by 60 frames per second frame rates. It makes it fast and easy to focus on moving images without instances of choppy images. It has, however, omitted a microphone port which is crucial to video lovers. Instead, you will be using its inbuilt monoaural microphones. Its ISO range is much more extensive than Canon's T6, coming in from 100 to 25,600. It is a wide expansion which it executes excellently for the most part, except for the high range from 12,000. Nikon D3400 works in harmony with your smartphone using the always-on Bluetooth function. It provides the seamless transfer of images to your smartphone so that you can share your best pictures with family and friends. With SnapBridge wireless technology, it transfers photos automatically to your phone as soon as they are captured. SnapBridge also work hand in hand with Nikon's cloud storage, where you can back up your photos and share them widely. As a summary, Nikon D3400 costs a little bit higher than entry-level DSLR cameras, but this is because it has more advanced features. On top of being lightweight, the camera is easy to use and operate for the beginner. It is simple to navigate throughout the functions to ensure that you get the most out of your purchase. The third budget DSLR will be Nikon D3300. Introduced in 2014, Nikon D3300 represents a friendly DSLR camera for the beginners. It has most of the features on the Nikon D3400 except for having a microphone port and the inclusion of an optical low-pass filter. Its 24.2 megapixel DX format CMOS sensor allows capturing of sharp detailed images day and night. It may not be the best for night shooting, but we are talking entry level, so what you see is what you get. This camera allows you to take stunning full HD videos at 60 frames per second. Its mic port means you get to capture better sound to make your videos more audible and fun to listen. We like that it uses an optical stabilizer that will come in handy to freeze images in real time and prevent shooting of blurry photos. This camera is an excellent option if you are about nice quality of images. With the active D lighting, the camera will preserve the best color of your images whether in bright light or low light. It provides 5 frames per second burst shooting and 11-point AF system. It is not that advanced, but you are sure to capture breathtaking photos. If you are shooting in a less than perfect environment, you can always apply one of the 6 scene modes. This way, the lighting will be perfect and you will not end up with smeared photos. The camera can also select the most desirable scenic mode just by choosing the auto mode. So next time you are unsure, let the camera do all the work and you get to keep all the credit. The optical viewfinder on this camera offers 95% field of view. You will see everything in your field of view, so don't worry about capturing something you did not intend. It remains bright and clear for days. With an ISO range from 100 to 12,800, expandable to 25,600, this camera remains versatile for a wide range of lighting conditions. As an overall, Nikon D3300 has basic feature in photography. It is user-friendly with an excellent sensor for bright and decent quality photos. Its video recording capability ranks high for the cost. Its quality is primarily on every photographer who is all about shooting great images instead of having trending features. The next budget DSLR will be Canon Rebel XS. When you are looking for a budget DSLR camera and are not willing to shell out over $500, getting a model that has a solid performance at a certain price point is critical. Canon Rebel XS is one such camera that will leave you more impressed than you would have anticipated. This model is designed for portraits and larger quality prints. With a 10 megapixel APS-C CMOS sensor, this model beats most cameras with such a resolution. It captures decent still images thanks to its total range and high clarity. It is 2020, but this camera is not ancient in the world of photography. It has a fixed 2.5-inch screen and a 7-point autofocus system couple seat. But the AF can be annoying because of the red spots that flash briefly when the image is in focus. This camera can however shoot in 7 frames per second when shooting JPEGs, but it gets as low as 4 frames per second in RAW mode shooting. Canon XS has a live view mode where you can zoom the image manually of 5 times and 10 times. You can view the image directly, which is much better than with the point and shoot camera. It also comes with a self-cleaning sensor unit. It prevents dust collection on the imaging sensor and the front low-pass filter. This feature protects the inner components from damage. As an overall, if you are looking to wet your feet in photography, familiarizing yourself with the specs of a DSLR camera will come handy as you progress to higher levels. With the Canon Rebel XS, it lets you have a feel of a button camera and not what you would usually use with a smartphone. The resolution is limited, making it ideal for portraits and print photos.